Good evening, guys. This is Anders Okela from FX World Changes. Yeah, man. So I'm back again with another video. Um, it's been very hectic, it's Monday today. Now I think we've done a couple of videos, since like yesterday and stuff. So I'm still trying to create more content and stuff, but yeah, so far so good. The feedback has been really great, and it feels great to be back again. So today I'm just gonna be analyzing everything and showing people how do I look at the market, and I'm not gonna try to be so deep because of the duration of the video. Sometimes it just takes too long, and then I know when the video is just like too long and stuff, people tend to actually get bored or get tired or whatever, for whatever reason. So I'm gonna try to be short and effective as possible for everybody to actually to understand. So yeah, first thing first, please make sure that you like and subscribe the channel. So it's very important for you to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button for the video to actually be promoted and stuff. So just hit the subscribe button and make sure you stay tuned for more content, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that'll be showing up on the channel and stuff. Okay, so enough about that. Let's just get down to the charts and try and analyze as many as possible and try to simplify everything for everybody to actually understand. Okay, so yeah, the first setup today, I think we've spoken about the Euro USD on the previous video. If you didn't so, just look at the previous video. We've spoken about the Euro USD. So today I just want to start with the gold. The gold is actually one of my favorites things to trade. It's a very nice community and stuff. It moves nice. Obviously it has nice pips and stuff. So I'm just gonna try and analyze it as possible. So firstly, obviously I always look at the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame doesn't have so much information regarding that. If you could just look at this point, from actually coming from this point to this point, you can see it's been going up. So basically you have an uptrend. This is just a simple content. It started here and it went here. So basically you have an uptrend but it's not enough for us to actually say this is an uptrend. So we need so much so much point, or there's so many boxes we need to tick in for us to actually say, you know what, this is an uptrend. So for now we have this movement from this point to this point. We're actually going up. So here at this point, if I could just see here, from here to here, you can see we have a nice resistance at this point. From this point to this point, and then from this point to another point here, we have a nice resistance. So you can see, if you take the price from this point to this point, and then when it went up and down to support and resistance, you can say it created a flag. So that's why you're seeing the price is pushing up again. So it might go at this point, going up to this point, to actually see the price going up at this point. Not knowing, I don't have a sure if it's gonna break or whatever is gonna happen, but for now the information I have, that is on an uptrend and going on a flag. This is a bullish flag, you see, because the price went straight up. It went straight up. This point, you see, this point, if we could just throw it like this point to this point. So it went from just below and went up again. So you can see the price is going up, down, up, down. You see it's a flag. It's a flag. So I'm expecting the price to go at this point. So this is just an overall review. So it doesn't have like what can I say? It doesn't have like a clear indication where the price might go. So for now I just have this idea that the price might go there up, so you don't know if it's gonna go up or break this point or reverse here or decide to have a breakout. So right now I have an understanding that no, for now it's just going up. So but let's just go to the lower time frame now. Let me just delete here so you can actually okay, so that's what I have now. So basically, if I could just look at the daily time frame, because obviously with the accounts we have, you can't just have like a setup that you could actually enter here on the weekly time frame. You can't trade the code on the weekly time frame, guys, because unless you have a huge capital on your account, because the stop loss are pretty high, you're gonna have a huge stop loss. So you're always gonna obviously look for the entry at the lower time frames. Either you're gonna go for the daily time frame or the 4 hour or the 1 hour, 30 minutes, whatever that suits you. So let's just go to the daily time frame, which is better, né? So at the daily time frame, if you look at your left hand side, né, we've spoken about always when you're analyzing, you look at your left hand side, né? So if you can look at your left hand side here at this point, you have a lot of things happening. There's a lot of things happening here. So if you could just look here, the price went up here, it created a high. This is the highest point, and then decided to create a lower low. So it decided at this point to this point that it's dropping, no? As soon as it didn't break this previous high, né? So and then it went down again, and then it went up, né? But here the information that is very important are the spikes, né? So the candle spikes are very important, like I've spoken about the candle spike so many times, né? So you can see here we have spikes, né? So we have a spike here at this point, né? So we have a spike at this point. So there's a lot of things happening at this point. So if I could just draw a horizontal line here where the spikes are, né? There you see, here the spikes are. So what happens is whenever, so I'm just gonna try and explain this as simple as possible. So whenever a price, okay, we have a level of resistance, and then we have a level of support, né? So this is a very simple concept, né? So whenever the price always like going between the supports and resistance. So it's just a simple concept that everybody knows, né? So it loves going between supports and resistance, né? Supports, resistance, and then when the price decides to break this point, né? So when the price decides to break a level of support here, it always gonna just leave a base candle. I'm just gonna explain this. This is a very simple concept. Whenever a price is gonna break a level of support, it's gonna leave a base candle and retest it again, yeah? Retest it again, retest based on the base. So based on the base, and then it decides to go down again. So here we just have the simple concept, what we call an FTR. So the price just goes support resistance, and just leave a base candle here. When it leaves a base candle, it's gonna retest the base and then go underneath. So the stop loss are always gonna be just above the candle, né? Don't make it too tight, just give it room to breathe. So just put your stop loss here, and then you take profits just on the lowest low, né? So this is a simple concept of an FTR. So this is the exact same thing that what happened what I was just explaining here. You just had this, the price was going up, down, and then it broke the level of support. How do we know it's support? Because we have here the spike candle showing that it was rejecting this level of support 2 times, 1, 2, and you can see there's a lot of rejections here or on the spike of the candle. So there's this candle that I was talking about now. As soon as it breaks the level of support, it's just leave a hit. It's what you call a hidden order, né? That candle is called a hidden order. So it's a based drop. So I'm just gonna highlight the entire candle. Just highlight the entire candle, this, and just go here, né? Just go here. Okay, this point, just go here, and then it break. As soon as it break the candle, what happened is it retested same time, né? You see it broke on this level and retest same time. So if you were quick, if you were lucky enough to get this order, honestly speaking, this one you need someone who was just glued to the laptop to actually got this one. So as soon as it came here, you had your stop loss just here above this candle, and then it tested and then it went down again, né? So this level coming back again at this level, né? Already the orders have been taken out at this point. So knowing that the orders have been taken out, you know that the level is not fresh, né? So whatever's gonna happen, the price won't survive. It won't hold again. So what happened is the price went up again. So it decided to break this level because of the order were already taken out by this level. You see here, it's just a pullback and taking all the orders and dropping again. So what happened is it created the same theory that I was just explaining. You see, if you could just look at the spike, you remember the spike here that I've spoken about. There's another spike at this point. So just draw this one and just draw underneath the spikes, né? You see there's a spike here, there's a spike here, there's another spike here. So there's another level, and there's the base candle is always giving you clue that no, there's something that is going to happen here. So there's a base candle. You see the base, it's a drop, base drop, né? And then it broke and it left the base. So I'm just going to highlight it. But looking at this one, it's a fresh level because nothing has tested at this point. Just on this base, nothing has tested. So we're just going to highlight this one and just go there. So this one hold, né? It hold this one. So this one hold. So you have your stop loss just above the base candle, né? So this one hold, luckily enough it hold this one, so the price decided to drop. So we had this one. I had this set up, I think I had it on January, né? I took all these, so you made a lot of money on the code because it was a daily time frame. But so I was just trying to analyze the entire thing, but that's the past movement. So I'm just looking for what is going to happen right now, né? What is going to happen right now? I was just explaining the theory because we're just going to be like continue seeing the same pattern and continue just applying the same method, né? So if you just go on the let me just delete here so you can have a clear view, né? Just delete here so you can have a clear view, né? So we have, like, remember I've spoken about what when we talk about FTR, I've spoken about the most important thing when it comes to FTR are the spikes of the candle and the base candle. Those are the only thing you need to actually have a nice FTR level. So if you can see here, there we have the spikes, né? There's the spike, that's the first box you tick, and there's the base candle. So it's very simple. So what happened is you just draw a horizontal line just underneath the base candle. So here, so you know that this point, né? These are the spikes, né? And then there's the base candle, né? So you have a nice FTR. So here, even if I could just draw the level of resistance here, it really doesn't matter because you're gonna be looking at the sell level on the base candle, né? So the price has been testing here and then it left the base, né? So what is gonna happen is you're just gonna highlight this zone. You see? So we have the base candle. So the price is just gonna come here on the base candle. It's a very simple method, guys. It's just gonna come on the base level. So if I'm gonna be posting a setup on the group, on our private group on Telegram, this is what I'm gonna tell you. I'll be telling you the price just gonna go up a bit. So this, the yellow, whatever I'm highlighting this yellow zone, because guys, this is where you make your decision. Basically, it's your decision point, né? So on your decision point, you just have to be having pending orders. If you're not gonna be having orders there, so you're gonna be having pending orders here. So you're just gonna have sell limit at this point. Just put your sell limit just on the opening price of the candle, né? And you stop loss just above the candle, this zone, né? Just above the candle, né? Don't make it too tight, né? So what is gonna happen is the price is gonna go up a bit and then decide to drop. So this is a simple setup for the goal. So this is what's gonna happen. This is what I am looking at the gold. So let's just look at something else. So this is a setup of the gold. So I still believe it's gonna go up based on the FTR that we have, the base candle and the spikes telling us that we've been rejecting the level of support. So let's just go for some other stuff here. So this is USD. For those who are in South Africa, this is one pair that we pay attention to since it's our own pair. So it's been trending up for quite some time there. So the thing is with the gold, the gold you never know. I don't want to lie to you. With the gold you never know. So I'm just gonna look at, like you can see, it's been going up for whatever reason. It's been going up, so it's always good for a buy than a sell, né? So if I could just get a buy setup, I'll be pleased, né? Cause the sell one, it's as much as it would work, but the overall trend is just telling you buy. So if there's nothing, you just passed on and go to another setup, né? So let's just go to something else, cause I don't see anything happening. So let's just go to okay, let's do USD/JPY, né? USD/JPY. So I never saw this one. This is something I just opened this PC, né? So the stuff that are just like still new to me, né? So I haven't seen what has been happening, so I'm still looking, né? So here I think we had this setup, but it was a bit tricky, né? It's the same thing that I was explaining to you. Just look at the spikes, and look at the look at the base candle, né? So if you could just highlight it, the more practice you have, the more practice you do, the more you see it. The more you see the setup, né? So I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's go for. Okay, let's just go here and just click here at this point and at this point, né? So what we already have a structure been broken at this point, né? Because you can see this low is not the same as this one. This low is already confirming a downtrend, né? So we're going down, né? So we have this spike here, we have another spike here, and we have another base, and we have here a left shoulder, né? But it's a different left shoulder because it's kind of big, né? So if you are like someone who practices left shoulder, so here you have this shoulder, and then we have a head, and then we have a low here, and then where's the base candle that I was talking about? There's the base, né? There's the base, but it didn't touch exactly the base, né? It left with few pips. But if it was me, honestly speaking, I wouldn't took this trade because of the stop loss would be here. So you can't have a stop loss on a daily time frame from this point to this point. The risk reward would be crazy, né? I wouldn't take either that. I'll be taking this one. If you could look here, if you could just look here, the same thing, same theory that I was explaining to you, né? Look at the spikes. There's a spike, then look for the base. Simple. You see? If we just like a bit, you see here, spike. So this is the MPL, so this level has been manipulated so many times. So spike, and there's the base. So at this point, if I was gonna post a setup of USD/JPY, this would be the setup for me. I'll be convinced by this one at the top. So this one, I'm not happy. So whatever reason they decided to take this one, but if it decides to go up again, I'll be looking at this one. And here the stop loss is a bit better, né? Because it's above just this point. From here to here is better than from here to here. Yeah. So the stop loss is quite better, né? And remember, this is the daily time frame. So if you make a mistake, you're gonna be effed up. So if I could just look like nothing much is happening beside having that setup that is on daily time frame, né? So yeah, so I'll be looking at that. So if I could be looking for a buy setup, thinking it would go up to actually take the orders on top. So let me I just saw something, so I think that might work. Just gonna look for a buy because I know they're gonna come here. So this is my setup, ne? This is my setup. This is what I'm basically looking for. I'm looking for this one, ne? I'm looking for the price to just go up here and then this point. You see, this is the daily time frame. The stop loss, don't put it here, it's too much at this point. Just look just above this base, ne? Above this base. So look at it above this base, ne? So I know that the price is gonna go up, ne? So I'm just gonna be looking for a buy setup that's gonna help me reach this point. So this will be my TP. So I just saw a setup here. Oh, there it is. I think it's 1 hour. It looked nice, ne? Let me just go. Okay. Oh yeah, nah. There it is. You see this level? It's a nice level, guys. It's a nice level. It's a nice level. So you have a significant level of support this point. So this is an FTB. It's the first time the price is going up after breaking a level of resistance. So you see, how do I see it's a resistance? Because of significant level. You see, it's a significant level of resistance. You see the price at the exact same point. Exact same point. If we like level of support and the resistance, mele kube oline oqondile, guys, like on straight, like kube convinced na usiqondeni, ngabe khona etshekayo ne yabo le this one ngithi yabo this line uhambe endaweni eyodwa. So that's how you see a level that is significant. The word significant means straight. So this is a significant level of resistance. As soon as it breaks resistance, it became support. So FTP at this point here, if I'll be taking an order here, this point here, the base there, or you can just take this one and this base, ne? We highlight it at this base, and then we have a buy, ne? We have a buy. This is in what you call, this is it's a prop firm, ne? So you have a nice buy at this point. So make sure that stop loss, you give it air a bit, give it air a bit. So if I'm gonna be going for a TP, I'm just gonna be going for a TP at this zone. So you see risk reward is crazy, ne? I'm just gonna be risking $14 to make $400. So if it decides to go this time, I'm gonna have a huge risk reward. So if the setup decides to go up, this is gonna be a risk reward. This is a pro firm, guys. This is very easy, ne? Very easy. I hope on ne? So let's just go to some other stuff, ne? Let's go to some other stuff. USD CHF to USD Swiss. Hey, there's a huge drop, whatever reason. So I'm just gonna be looking for why they decided to drop. If I don't see, I move on. There's nothing. There's so many sets up, ne? This one is risky, ne? Okay, there's another thing. Okay, we have what you call correlation, eh? The correlation between USD pair, né? USD best pair, né? We have this Quasimodo of buy here. We have a Quasimodo at this point. So you can look at here. There is a shoulder, né? There is a shoulder, and then there is the head, né? There is the head. And then there is decided to break at this point. That's where it decided to break. So buy, we have another buy here, just here. You see, so it doesn't necessarily, just because I know it's the buy is gonna be at this point. The mistake most traders do. So I know that buy at this point looks good, né? The buy at this point looks good, but it doesn't necessarily means I have to have pending orders here, because obviously the price can decide to just send without even fulfilling this order, né? So you can just go for a buy here and just go for a simple buy. It's not gonna be like, even if it decides to drop a bit, it's not gonna hit you hard, né? So your stop loss, where your stop loss here, here's your stop loss. Where's your take profits? Just above. So this is gonna be a good move. So what are you risking? You are risking $22 to get 174. So your risk reward is kind of crazy. Then here's your buy Quasimodo. Now you have a shoulder, and then you have a head, and then there's where it decided to break. Now the low doesn't equal to this low, so it's a nice one to actually buy at this point. Also, this one looks nice, né? Looks nice for me. I'm convinced that it's gonna go up. I'm convinced it's gonna go up. So let's just go for some other stuff, né? Okay, USD CAD, obviously, since the USD JPY give us a buy and USD Swiss give us a buy, so the CAD obviously is gonna give us another buying opportunity, probably because those pair correlate a lot, né? So let me see. Oh, this one doesn't give us a buy, né? It's just opposite, but I wouldn't take this one. No, if you can look at this point here, this point here. So we have here, this is what I hate. This price went from the lowest point to the highest point, né? So actually telling you it's an uptrend, né? So and then it decided to create something like a Quasimodo, né? At this point you have a shoulder and a head, and it decided to break this point. So if I could just take this point to this point, né? And then I just have to highlight this zone, né? So it decided to give us a Quasimodo. This Quasimodo might work and it might fail, but I wouldn't take it because of the correlation I've got from the USD JPY and the USD Swiss, né? They are telling me they are on an uptrend. So I'm not saying it would fail, but it won't something that it wouldn't be something that I would take with confidence. Also here looking for something like this, but it's one of those setups you just look at, no, you don't make any decision, just look and pass. You can take it if you feel good about it, but for me it's a no-no, né? So let's go for MZT. This one MZT. So this one, this is another setup. This is an easy setup. What I've just explained to you when we started the video. So already we have what you call, the price has been moving up down. We have what you call compression. The price is already compressing. Remember what I told you? Look at the spike and look at the base. So these are the spikes at this point. These are the spikes, né? There's the spike. Where's the base? There's the base here. So at this point, and look at this level. So I'm gonna just like throw it here. So we at exactly the buy level, né? So if I could just do it like this, né? Highlights here, né? Just highlights. So just throw that. You see, and then you just go for. So since there's something you see here, there's a small Quasimodo here, just to be on the safe side, you're just gonna go for a sell here, no? Go for a sell here and just put your stop loss here at this zone, eh? It's just $10, guys, just above this zone, $10, and then your take profit is gonna be somewhere just below. So you're just gonna go for just gonna risk $10 for $50. Also, you risk raw this one is to 5. You see, it's deciding to react at this level. You see, it's simple, so simple. And you have a Quasimodo at this zone, so this zone is very manipulative, né? So this zone, it have to make something. So going from here to here, you see, it was making a downtrend, high, and then it didn't break the previous. But this information is just telling you what you already see, né? So this shows that you have a spike, and then we have a base candle. So that at this zone, looking for a sell, guys. So you have a compression, PA compression, né? Compression. CP. Okay, let's just go for another one. I'm not gonna take any setup now, eh? You guys gonna make me bend rules. Okay, this one, USD. Let me just check. Oh, it's the hamburger. Euro USD, we're killing it. Remember the Euro USD video? We've done it 2 times. We did it on NFP. We did two videos of USD already. See on profit. So we don't play here. We do things before they even happen. So look at the previous video if you think we're bluffing. So we had the setup and we've spoken about it so many times. So let's just continue because it's water under the bridge. We've already killed that one. So here there's so many things happening and I don't see any setup. So I'm just gonna move on to another one. No drama. There's so many setup, né? Oh, this one, guys, I have a face. This is what I was explaining. Oh, let me see. Daily time frame. 4 hour daily. This one doesn't look nice. Okay, let me just pass. Whenever there's something I don't see, well, I just pass. Yeah, our cat, anything that has a cat is just complicated these days. Complicated. Cat doesn't show setups. So let me just look here. If you don't see anything that goes with your strategy, you just pass, né? Just pass. So let's just this one. So obviously GDP-USD, since the Euro USD is going up, obviously the GDP-USD is gonna go up as well because of correlation, because they just move at the same direction, eh? So the bar here, where was the bar at the Euro USD? It's just that I was too much focused on the Euro USD. So probably there is a buy some if you look at your left hand side. Okay, we had this Quasimodo, you see, there it is. So it had a shoulder and a head. So the buy was supposed to be some here. Yeah. So we had a buy on the Euro USD now. Remember, on 4-hour daily and the weekly time frame. So we had the Quasimodo here. So shoulder, head. So this point was just the demand zone of buy, because even on the Euro USD you had the buy. So we're just gonna highlight this entire zone. The entire zone here, just below the spike. Oh, it was manipulative, ne? It went underneath, but it decided to go up. This means there was an order just below the Quasimodo, ne? So let me just go. What was I show? You see, there's a piece. So they went for the space. If you didn't open your eyes properly, so they went for this space and then they went up. So this base is important, né? So let me see. What you again? So ibalulekile the base, so it's just gonna take so much time to actually see what the importance of this base, ne? So let me just go 1 hour. Okay, hey guys, like it's too much information, so unfortunately it's gonna take time for me to actually see the importance of this base. Let me see, because obviously if I go for previous, you see, previous, I need more information about that base, so it's gonna take me so much time. So like I said, I'm gonna try and make the video simple as possible. So I'm just gonna try and see, maybe on another video, and explain why they decided to go for the base and leave the Quasimodo, ne? Okay, let's just go for the simple setup. So try to make the video as simple as possible. So let's just look at this one. What is this? This is the, what you call, this is there's too much thing happening here. So let's just pass this one as well. I just saw a setup now. So there's a setup, but it doesn't look nice, né? So we have a QMLTR at this point now. Remember, once the Quasimodo breaks the Quasimodo level, it's leave a base. The base candle are always an indication of anything. So we have a shoulder here, né? You see a shoulder and then the head. So we had a Quasimodo level at this point, né? At this point, so the price decided to break the Quasimodo level and leave the base candle. So you're looking for a buy here at this point, né? So it's an invalid Quasimodo, so it's gonna retake the orders. Retake the orders after breaking the Quasimodo level. So here you might expect something like this. Go here, go up. Okay, QMLTR, and if you can look at this horizontal line, it's very important at this zone. You see 1, 2, we have a spike here, and then we have a QMLTR at this point. So expecting something like this, even though it doesn't look like a very convincing setup, but yeah, it's looks something you could actually look at with a good risk management. Look at the price. You see, already they're in profits. Né? The setup we just took with you, so they are not in. I don't like saying they are running like in a position. So let me just, cause since this is a real account, it's a prop firm, né? I'm a prop firm. They are written demo for those who don't know, but they are real accounts, né? So let me just close. I'm just gonna focus on one pair. Okay, so let me just continue with some other stuff. USD, this is the killer, the pound yen, the killer. Yo, what happened? So the killer is very dangerous. The pound yen, you don't play here. So this one is very easy, né? We had the setup at this point. So this setup was easy. If you got it, it's just a simple Quasimodo, but I would have. Okay, so we have here, you see at this point to this point is not the same level. So basically you have a structure been broken here, né? So you have the low and the low here. So you're looking at your entry point some here. You see, so that's where the price decided to move. So as soon as it broke this level, so you have a shoulder and a head, and then it broke, and then it retested, and then decided to drop. This was a nice scalp, né? It's a 15-minute time frame. So this zone was just a sell zone, at this point, né? So it decided to drop. So I think it was supposed to go a bit further up. Probably some people that didn't like fulfill their orders and stuff, because I was looking for it to go a bit upanyana, and it decided to turn this point. So probably there's a base here, né? There's a base here. If you could go to smaller time frame, so you see here there's no base on 1 hour, né? There's no base here, but probably here 1 minute, ew, then you're having too much noise when you go into the 1 minute. I don't like that. But the price was supposed to go a bit further, nyan. Bit further. You see it was compressing. Oh, nonsense now. So it's on bender, so okay, so now I base it. Now I'm a base. So it's a bit of hectic because of I don't like so actually even go on 1 minute. No, guys, the price was supposed to turn that point. So we can say probably yo. Woo, guys, look at this zone. Now I see why it decided to not reach that zone. Look at this zone, guys. Look at telling you the importance of spikes. You see, it's a very like I said, it's a very significant level. It's a very significant level of support. You see, it's a significant, and it dropped a base here. It dropped the base, and then it decided to retest the base here. But it didn't retest exactly, so I don't know why it went up here, and then it went in again, and then this time it decided to test the level. So that's why it didn't went for the left shoulder, because this was the significant level that what the price we're looking at. I hope that makes sense. This level was very important. This was a very swap zone that was very important, was broken, and this was the very first test. I don't know why they decided to went in this. It was a very manipulative, because I would have had my stop loss just above here. So it went up, and then at this point it was testing it for the first time, and then you see that's why you have a huge drop. But hey, anyway, it's fine. All is well, my guys. So what do we have here? See, guys, these things, as soon as you understand these things, you see that this thing is easy, man. This thing is easy. I told you. You see, spikes. Look at for the spikes. Very easy, ne? There's the spikes. There is the spikes here. Spike. Spike. We have spike here. Spike. 1 point base. There is the base. Simple FTR. Then you just this simple. Then you have here highlights the base candle. Simple, straightforward. So you're just waiting for the price to go up. Then your stop loss is up, and then you eat your man. Eat your man, guys. Eat your man. Simple method. Fundisa passes spike. Spike. So if you just have to look at for spike, there is a base here. It's a rally drop base here. This one doesn't look nice. Spike. So okay, let's go for another thing. So here already I've given you a setup here. Just have to go here and go out, down again. Simple, straightforward. So let's look at for the pound. You are Pezula. Simple, same story, guys. Same story. Where are the spikes? Yeah, the spikes from this point. So I like spike. You see, it's a spike. It's a significant level of resistance. So we're looking for what's the base candle. Only 2 points, 2 marks. There's the base. So the price decided to react on the base. So if you got to sell here and it went down from it's a weekly time frame, from here to here, you would have made a lot of money, guys. From the weekly, from here to here, so whatever the price is going, it's gonna retest this level, so it's gonna break it. So whenever the price is retesting the level, I always like just don't do anything, because the level, the orders has already been fulfilled, né? So yeah, so let me just, let's go here. There's nothing there. There is a Quasimodo, but I don't like Quasimodo. They start from an uptrend to a downtrend. No, I don't like that. I want it to be, how do you call it, a channel straight. So you see you're gonna go for a sell, but you see it's an uptrend. So I don't like those kind of things. So we've spoken about the USD killing it. Decided to open with the gap tonight. You see it's still going up, like I explained it. Gonna go here, take profits. Very easy, guys, very easy. Explain this, made videos after videos of buy here. So yeah, we're gonna make money. So let's just pass this here. Okay, those are exotic. Oh, which one is this one? Which one is this sale? Oh, I even wrote it, nah? I don't remember. I think I said here. You see? Hey, guys, which one is this one? Hey, this one. Which one is this one? Yeah, I don't see it well, so let me just pass. Which one is this one? This one. Oh, guys, this one was tricky, né? This one was tricky, guys, because of the spike, and there's the base, and then you see when it decides to break and retest same time, it's annoying. And then you see this is the second test, and then it drops. So I wouldn't took the second test because of already they fulfilled the order, so I'm out at this point. So yeah. So which one is this one? There is another same thing what I was explaining. When it decided to take too fast, now you see spike. You see another spike, and there's the base, and then it broke the base, and then it retested at the same time. It decided to drop. So that's one angitholakali, ne? Angitholakali. So this one, now they retested that. By tested base was bad drop. So by tested fast, so there they were just fucking issue. Language. So here they were greedy, guys. They were greedy, né? They were greedy. So I hope I won't get banned because of the F word. Yeah. Are kids allowed to swear? Oh. Is it a foul? Is it a foul language? It's a foul language. Like you are puzzle. Okay. Ay. He repeated it. Why I'm talking big words. Oh, guys, this is the same thing that we were talking about. You see, spike. There's the base, and then this one is a nice set as well. You see, it's already been written, so you can go for a sell this side, né? Spike. Here, stop loss just put it above the zone. But you are winning, guys. You are doing. You see, so it's already compressing now, so it's a nice sell. It's a nice sell. Awemphatheka kabuhlungu mekwehliwa ngingekho kuleyo order. Okay, there's nothing here, there's nothing, so I don't see. And then I see the orders, they're just too much. spike, 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 base. Simple. Look. And this one looks very easy, né? There's a Quasimodo here. You see, this one has a cumulative. You see, this is a shoulder, and then this is a head, and this is a break, né? Okay, it worked, this one, because tested up his zone. So this is just a simple FTR. This zone. So just wait for the price to just go here and go down. Simple, straightforward. So let's just go for another one. It's okay. I know someone analyze that one. So guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Just click the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe and like the channel, eh? I'll be back again with more content, and make sure you tell me where to improve, which one you like, and all those stuff, né? So bye for now. I hope you enjoy the video.